my name is Molly Perrier. I'm the owner of Skintimate Beauty in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Today I'm with Marissa from Wash Naturals. We're going to interview her today, talk a little bit about her brand. Today I wanted to interview her because I tried her products and I just fell in love with them. This Rose Body Scrub is my favorite. I'm actually on my second one right now, but it just smells so girly. It's like probably my favorite smelling product I've ever used. Makes my skin so soft, and it just made me really excited to carry her line here, and it made me want to do a video with her and learn a little bit more about her brand and talk to you guys about it too.
Hello everyone, I'm Marissa. I'm the owner of Wash Naturals, based here in Bridgewater. I'm super excited to be with Molly today in Skintimate. We have a lot of cool things to talk about with our body scrubs. So let's get started.
Alright, I'm just going to read the questions off my phone because I thought of a few questions ahead of time for Marissa. What inspired her brand from the smells to the name and its general vibe?
Alright, so actually what inspired all of this was a couple months ago. During COVID, I would go to the stores and everything was wiped out, like any sort of cleaning products, everything that's antibacterial was completely sold out, and the only thing left was natural products. So I was reading the ingredients, like, oh, I actually can read every single ingredient listed on this product. So I would pick up a couple. Yeah, considering like the ingredient lists can be super long. So I started thinking more and more, and a friend had recommended like a little app you can use to scan different products. So anything from beauty products to hair products, like toothpaste, and you can just read a list of all the ingredients. So as I was reading, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of harmful chemicals. At the time, everything I used was like completely harmful and had fragrances and artificial, like everything. So I took that, and I'm also like an esthetician's daughter, so I took my love for like wellness and skincare, and I married the two together, and then that's how we got Wash Naturals. So back to your question, some of the scents are all derived from supernatural plant-based products.
Cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, that answer is like so much more in-depth than I expected. I didn't even know that you created the brand over COVID. That's
Yes.
really cool.
During some COVID boredom and quarantine, a lot of good things can happen.
You made good use of your time. Okay, and then if she could only use one scrub for the rest of her life, which one would it be?
Alright, unpopular opinion, because Rose is the best selling. I know Rose
This
is Molly's.
my favorite.
It's Molly's favorite. Rose is not my favorite, actually. I would go, if I could use one forever, it would be kind of tricky, but I would choose the lemon. I'm like a citrus person down to like sweets and cakes and pies. Like I always go for lemon things. And also the turmeric that's added in the lemon product. I love turmeric. Yes.
It's so brightening.
It is. So for that reason, I always feel like so dull, and I get a lot of like different spots, like especially in the backs of my legs with like ingrown hairs, and that turmeric will really help like clean up all of those spots. So
nice.
I would choose the lemon, but my second favorite would be the mint.
The mint is fun too. Both of those are very like invigorating scents. I think that
Exactly.
must be like your personality.
Yeah,
like,
definitely,
joggers,
like-
things like that.
I like to use them like especially before I work out. Sometimes I'll shower, and like the mint just like feels like I'm ready to go. So
I love that.
those are my two faves.
And then what has been the most challenging part of creating your business?
So I think like you definitely can probably agree that it's just being like wearing all of the hats and doing all of the things. Like we were speaking before, like the social media and the design and
So true.
like the customer service, and like being just a one-man show can really get time consuming and overwhelming, and you feel sometimes like, how am I supposed to possibly learn everything that I need to know to like make this really what I want it to be?
So true. And whenever you like complete one thing, there's just always something else to do.
Yes.
Like, always.
For sure. So the list, my to-do list is never ending, but honestly, like I have so much fun learning and like growing in each different category of the business. Like I said, like the social media and the graphic design and like creating formulas and new scents. So it's been time consuming, but I really have been enjoying it.
That's awesome. You've done an amazing job. I think her Instagram looks so good. I've given her so many compliments about
Thank
that.
you.
And then obviously the scrubs are amazing. And then what are your goals for Wash Naturals?
So one of the specific goals that I have kind of relates back to why I started. So I used to scan a product, like for example, I have a chapstick that I really like. I would scan it, see it's super clean, and in the back of your head you're like, all right, everything of this brand, like it should be safe for me to use. And so one day I picked up a hand cream from the same brand, it's just at like CVS, and I scanned it, and it was like it had like artificial fragrance in it. I'm like, oh, I thought I could really trust this whole brand. But it's important to look at all of the different products and ingredients you're using, even if they relate to the same brand and they claim to be clean. So one of my goals is for anyone who uses like Wash Naturals to be able to read a label and know exactly what's in the product.
And I think you definitely achieved that. Your label is, I mean, your ingredient list is so small, which is, people don't realize how important like a short ingredient list is, and what you put on your body, the foods you eat, in your hair, everything. Shorter is better. Longer doesn't mean anything. Usually bad. So, and then any tips and tricks on using the product?
Yes, so to get the best use out of the Wash Naturals body scrubs, what I recommend is, alright, so I'll go through like a full shower routine. So I would get in the shower and shampoo, and while you're shampooing, let like your body soak and steam, and rinse out the shampoo, then put in the conditioner. After you put in your conditioner, and I like to let it sit, then use the body scrub and scrub, especially like your legs, anything you're gonna shave. Stay away from like your armpits because they're super sensitive. And your bikini line, be careful. But so I would scrub and then rinse and shave. Use your shaving cream. And after letting your body steam and then exfoliate and then shave, you get a super, super close shave, and it's really, really smooth.
This has been the most moisturizing body scrub I've ever used. I feel like it's, I don't know if it's like the Manuka honey in it that leaves almost like a little film on your skin that adds so much moisture, but I feel like that really worked for me because I feel like I told you, I love body scrubs. I would get a lot of other body scrubs from like Whole Foods and stuff, and this is definitely a Whole Foods vibe, but I love that I know exactly where it comes from.
Around the corner.
And I've never like had that like feeling on my skin. Like I would never call a body scrub moisturizing before until I tried this one.
Yeah, some of them like with those artificial, like some of them even contain like alcohol. They do strip the moisture, but this one I made sure that the ingredients between the Manuka honey and there's also almond oil in there, they're super moisturizing. So
nice.
Very nice feel, especially during the cold winter months. It can get really dry.
Yeah, I need like body scrubs and good moisturizers and all that in my life, and good self tanner. And honestly, because I like to self tan or spray tan, whatever, you do get more dry. So if you're someone who likes to do those things, you need a body care routine outside of fake tanning.
A lot of people do talk about exfoliating before their spray tans, but Molly, what do you think is the best way for people to use this right before they need a spray tan?
So fun fact about like spray tanning or self tanning is you do want to scrub, remove like hair, everything like that before the tan. I think everyone knows that. But what people don't realize is you actually don't want to use any scrubs, any moisturizing body products before a tan. So if I know I'm going to self tan or get a spray tan, I'm using this all week in preparation to get my skin at its healthiest. But right before my tan, probably anywhere from like 12 to 24 hours before my tan, I'll use nothing moisturizing, only soap that's like very on like the soapy, like liquidy side, like a Castile soap, or and then you're also supposed to use like a cloth to exfoliate. And then after your tan, again, like once you're ready for your tan to come off, that's when you jump back into using this. So you'll rely on using this most regularly. The only time that you take a break from using it is 12 to 24 hours before your tan, and then probably like 4 to 7 days following your tan. But then you jump right back into the routine of taking care of your skin, because even though we all love self-tanning, it's obviously not the best skincare. So
typically, like even I thought that you would want to exfoliate kind of right before you jump into a spray tan or self tan. So
I thought that too. I actually just learned that within the past like year, and it made so much sense. But I was like, oh my gosh, I did not realize that.
Yeah, and you want the most for your spray tans for sure to get the most out of it. So it's good to know. Thanks.
Right. I had so much fun filming this today. Thank you so much, Marissa.
Thanks for having me, Molly. I love being here.
Yes. And come and see me at Skintimate in Bridgewater. You can shop Wash Naturals here. Mine and Marissa's Instagrams are linked below. You can also check her out on Instagram.
Yep, and you could head over to Wash Naturals, use the discount code SKINTIMATE for 10% off. and see you later.
Bye guys, happy holidays.